So the Federal Housing Administration, or FHA, recently published a rule that allows borrowers with an existing 30-year loan to modify it to a 40-year loan. Now this means that if a borrower has already paid off some years on their 30-year loan, they can add another 10 years to their mortgage. This effectively turns it into that 40-year loan. Now this move is good news for some borrowers who have faced financial difficulties during the pandemic and may struggle to make some of their mortgage payments. Now, it's also a positive development for the housing market as it reduces the number of people who are going to be in default of their mortgage and lowers the risk of a foreclosure crisis like the one that we saw in 2008. Now, my name's Rock Daniels. I'm the Bluegrass Realtor. Hit that subscribe button, please. So the number of foreclosures in the U.S. has been on a steady decline since the peak of the housing crisis back in 2008. Now, according to data from the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, the foreclosure rate in the fourth quarter of 2021 was 0.21%, the second lowest on record. Now, the number of people in default of their mortgage is also at an all-time low, indicating that the housing market is currently stable. Now, this stability is good news for homeowners, as it means that they are less likely to face the risk of foreclosure or have to sell their home due to some of these financial difficulties. So the ability to modify their existing mortgage from that 30-year loan to a 40-year loan provides an additional safety net for homeowners who are struggling to make ends meet in this high inflationary period that we're seeing right now. Now, the FHA's decision to allow loan modifications to that 40-year loan is an interesting experiment. Now, while there's been talk of 40-year mortgages for a long time, they have never been widely available across the United States. So the FHA's decision to allow loan modifications to a 40-year loan could pave the way for more lenders to offer 40-year mortgages in the future, all right? So one potential benefit of the 40-year mortgage is that it allows borrowers to pay back their loan with inflated dollars during an inflationary period. Now this means that the value of the money decreases over time and borrowers will still be paying off their loan with the same amount of money each and every month. Now this could help borrowers to avoid the negative impacts that we see with inflation on their finances. However, there are also some potential drawbacks to the 40-year mortgage. One concern is that borrowers will end up paying more in interest over the life of the loan. Now, this is because the longer the term of the loan, obviously, the more interest the borrower is going to have to pay. Now, another concern is that borrowers, they may end up owing more on their mortgage than their home is worth. This is called being upside down in your home. Now, this could happen if the value of the home decreases over time or if the borrower takes out additional loans on the property, such as a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. Now, despite these potential drawbacks, a 40-year mortgage can be a good option for borrowers who are struggling to make their mortgage payments, or, there are some of those borrowers out there who are looking to have a more affordable way to own a home. Now, with interest rates at historic lows back in the day, many borrowers were finding that 40-year mortgages is a more affordable option than a 30-year mortgage. But now, with interest rates going up, we're going to see people not being able to afford their home and coming closer to foreclosure. Now, overall, the FHA's decision to allow loan modifications to this 40-year loan is a positive development for certain homeowners who are struggling to make ends meet or want to pay off some of that higher interest, maybe like credit card debt, using some of these additional funds. It provides that additional safety net to borrowers and reduces the risk of foreclosure, crisis in the housing market. Now, while a 40-year mortgage may not be the best option for every borrower, it is worth considering for those of you who are looking for a more affordable way to own a home in this environment. My name's Rock Daniels, the Bluegrass Realtor. Click that subscribe button. Have a great day.